Uh, Now we are going to discuss one small application, uh, and here is a problem statement. In a problem statement, if you will see, there is a payroll department of a small company needs a program to allow them to view and maintain an employee records. And here are the list of data. I mean, how we are going to create our physical logical files. So if you see here, these are, all these details are there, and after that it says that code the DDS necessary to create the above employee master file. The key to the file should be a employee social security number. So our SSN number will be a key field for this table. Now either I can create a physical file with this detail and will have a logical or a key field as a SSN number, or we can create a separate logical with SSN as a key field. I mean, few company they do not prefer to create a key field inside their physical file. So in those scenarios, we can create a logical, but simply we can create a physical with a key field of SSN number as a key in ascending order. Okay. Next code, the DDS and RPG needed to create a subfile to display a list of employees sorted by employee social security number. I mean, it's saying that write an RPG code to create a subfile to display the list of employee sorted by employee social security number. Means we are going to display a subfile of all those employee sorted in SSN number. Allow a position to fill. I will show you what exactly it's saying. It says that create a subfile where the list of employees will be sorted based on SSN number. Like here, we have created sorted based on employee ID. So in the new application, we are going to create this subfile which will be sorted based on SSN number. And after that, allow a position to field where we can enter all or part of social security number. So allow a position to field here, like we can enter complete SSN number or part of SSN number. If I am going to enter a complete SSN number, so whichever SSN will be matching, that need to be displayed. If I am going to enter some part of SSN number, so from there, whichever SSN is matching, all those SSN need to be displayed here. So this is our position to button. Allow the ability to delete an employee as well as ability to select a record for maintenance. So allow to delete an employee. If I will go and if I will delete this employee, so it's asking that allow to delete the employee, or as well the ability to select a record for maintenance. When it's saying select record for maintenance means I can come in option 2 to edit this employee. There should be a function to add new employees and a function key to exit the application. There has to be a function key to add a new employee and function key to come out, from the application. Finally, code and entry maintenance screen and program to be called from the employee subfile list. Finally, code and entry maintenance screen and program to be called from employee subfile list. All fields from the above file should be on the entry maintenance screen Like this is entry maintenance screen. It's saying that this screen need to be called from our subfile screen, and what all conditions are there? Conditions are all fields should be open for input. Before to that, all fields from the above file should be on entry maintenance screen. Means how many fields we have mentioned here for that physical file. All fields need to be here in this screen, employee maintenance screen. And here couple of conditions are there. If adding an employee, if I'm going to add an employee, at that time all fields should be open for input. Means all field here, we have modified little bit, like auto generated employee id is there, but this requirement is saying that all fields should be in input mode in when I am in add mode. So all fields should be open for input. All information is mandatory except for middle initial and address line 2. Here all fields are mandatory except middle initial and address line 2, that we'll see. If maintaining an existing employee record, I mean when I'm going in edit mode, social security number should be inhibited, like how this employee ID is getting displayed. All information is mandatory except for middle initial and address line 2. So this is fine. I mean, only while doing validation, we won't validate for middle initial, middle name and address line 2. There should be a function key to return to the previous screen and a function key to exit the application. I mean, there has to be a F12 to go back to subfile screen, or F3 to exit the application. If we have a menu, then it will go and stop at menu. If you are calling from direct, call pgm program parameters, so at that time it will go to come out from the subfile screen also. I hope you understood the requirement, right? Okay, so what exactly I'm going to do, like earlier I told you to create a physical and logical file, but as I am using my own user id, so I have to recreate those physical and logical files. So I'm going to create a physical file which is required, and then I will design those screens, and then we'll go forward. So I will be creating a physical file very quickly. I won't put all those column heading and all. Just simply I will add those fields and I will create. This is a number. A system is asking me. I mean, it's saying that 9,0, right? If you see here, it's saying that implies SSN number has to be numeric 9. So numeric 9. I'll put, and then last name. So level name. Then first name. Then middle name. So 40, 30 and 1. So I'm going to keep 40, 30 and 1. And then it's saying address line 1 and address line 2 city. Address line 1 is 50. Address line 2 is also 50. Then it's saying city is 30. And then state abbreviation, telephone number and employee title. State is 2 byte. Then telephone number and title. Phone will be obviously it will be 10 byte 10 numeric. And then title it's a 30. Now instead of creating another logical, I will create a key field here only, and the key field will be SSN number. So this is done. I'm not writing column heading or this one. We can do it, but you know, as you know all those basics, so there is it's not required, you know, to create those things. So directly I will be creating this physical file. And now, if you see here, we need to create a file screen and we need to create a maintenance screen. So let me start with maintenance screen. So what I will do, first I will create the maintenance screen which is not a sub file, and then we'll create a sub file screen. I am writing emp dsp2 for the second screen, which is not a sub file. So here the record type will be obviously record, right? Because this is a simple record format. So I am going to create emp. Interrupt me wherever you will feel that you know you are not getting, or I am screen is not in sync with my voice, or you are not understanding something. So I am creating a normal, I mean simple record format. So here we got the screen. So I will start with, I mean I will keep a couple of details, like at the top we are going to display a mode. In which mode I am in this screen? Like I can be in display mode, I can be edit mode, I can be in add mode. So all these modes will display here. So I will create a field of length 10 I hope you know how to design this one, so I'm not going in detail. I'm just creating. If you are not knowing, then just let me know. I will explain each thing. But if you are knowing, then it's fine. So I have created this workstation mode, and then I will write a heading. So I will put a center, and then I will okay, I will write date and time. Date, date and time. Here we can write a user also. Let me do that also. So we are going to display here in which mode I am, who is the user, this is the screen header, and here date and time. Now we will create this screen where we can add, edit all those employee. So first I will start with SSN number. Security number. Uh, this field, we can go and we can edit it in add mode, but I will prefer to keep this as a auto generated number. Like we will get the last SSN number from database and we'll update. So always, I will prefer to keep this as an input. Sorry, always it will be in output. 6, 9. So let me change WS SSN. Then we will have first name. Name. So here for the first name, this field is going to be a both, because we are going to add this field in add mode or edit the field in edit mode, and we can just see the data in display mode. So I'm going to keep this as a B, and as in database it's 40, but this is 33. I can keep it here 40. Okay, I'll keep this as a 40. First, no, wait. First name is 30. Okay, so first name is 30. Then I will change this and I will add uh, reverse image. Yes, protected. Yes, underline. Yes, and position cursor. Yes. If you don't know, then just ping me. I will let you know what exactly reverse image, position cursor, underline, and protected. Else, I will just set up indicator and I will go ahead. So I will start with indicator 51. 51. Whenever reverse image, okay. Okay. Now let me tell you what exactly all why I am selecting reverse image, underline, position cursor and protected. Okay. Also with this example, see, when I am in add mode, and the moment I press enter, if you see, my cursor is here on this employee name field, and all these fields are in, you know, the green color or pink color is getting displayed. This is the color is getting displayed due to reverse image. Due to reverse image, the green color or pink color is getting displayed, highlighting that field. Actually, the reverse image highlights that field. If you see here, my cursor is here. I mean, anywhere I will keep my cursor at the down, but with the moment I will press enter, it will come and stay at the first error where it happened. So this is called positioning of my cursor, where my cursor has to be positioned. So the moment we'll set an indicator, so on which field it is got set indicator, position cursor will be positioned at that place. I will show you here also. If you will see here, like suppose I mean here only valid option are 2, 4 and 5. I will take option 8, which is invalid. Now, if I will press enter on this, I mean taking this invalid option, so reverse image and position cursor has been enabled on this field. So that's what, if you see my cursor is on this field, and the highlighted it's highlight this option field. So even though I will keep cursor anywhere before entering, but after entering it will come and it will place here. So this is called position cursor. So position cursor we are going to use. So I will use the same indicator for position cursor also. So whenever reverse image will be there, position cursor will also be enabled. Means here whenever error happens, so reverse image and position cursor both will occur together. But if suppose I have that many errors, so always position cursor will be at the first error field. I mean wherever you first enable the field, that field will keep the position cursor. I hope you got it. So this protect and underline, this also we need. Let me now. I'm not going to select this. I mean, we'll we'll see when we'll face the issue. I'm just keeping. I'm leaving blank. After writing a RPG, we'll see. This also I'm keeping as B and length will be 40. WSL name is the field name, and I'm changing attributes. So here also I will take position cursor, reverse image, and position cursor, and I will take here indicator 52. There I took 51. Now for this one I am going to take 52. Then middle name. This is a 1 byte field. So, and this will also be in B both. So one, and this field, if you remember what this statement says, that don't validate middle initial and address line 2. So I'm not going to have any position cursor and reverse image for this field. uh, 50 it won't be able to accommodate because we are at 31st line, so only we can go till 80, right? So I will just reduce this length to 45. WS 1, and this field need to be validated, so we have to add reverse image and position cursor. 53 and position cursor 53. Now we have to add address line 2. Address line 2, this will be plus P 45. This field also is not required to do validation, so I am not going to add any position cursor and reverse image for this field. After this, we have a city, so we'll have city here. So city will be 30, so plus B 30, and this need um, uh, this need reverse image and position cursor. 54 I will take for this one. 54. After that, state is there. State is only two length field, so and we need 55. We need to validate, so we added reverse image and position cursor on this. Then after state, we have a phone number, right? This is both, but this is a numeric field. So I hope you are in sync. 56 I will take indicator for this one. Okay. After the phone number, we have a title. So title is 30. Title I will put plus B 30. This also need to be validated. So we'll add reverse 57 cursor 57. Okay. So all those these fields got designed here. Now we need F3 and F12 function key. So what we'll do, we will create another record format for a footer. So I will create another record format footer, and here I am going to display 3 equals to exit and 12 equals to the VS. Another thing, in order to display error messages, first we will display with array. At the bottom, error messages first we will display with array. So I am taking a field which on which we will display error messages. Later we'll change it to message file, but first we'll learn displaying messages through array, because we have, I mean, we can do in couple of ways to display the messages, like using array, using message file, using message ID. So all those things we'll learn here. So first we will do with array, because array is the simplest one. So first we'll learn with array. I will change the color to red. So we created a footer with F3 as a exit, F12 as a previous, and this message field WS message, which will display error messages, I mean validation messages. Now we have to map this F3 and F12. So I mean this one has been created, that I mean mapping of function key I will map at a file level. So let me compile this. It got created. You'll see here it got created. I will just map these two things. I'm taking CA. I hope you know the difference between CA and CF. Why we take CA and why we take CF. If you don't know, then you just let me know. Okay. Uh, CA is called command attention and CF is called command function. If you see any screen, I will show you one screen here. Let me connect again. This screen is there. If I am going to press F3 from here, did I need to take any value from here? No. Whatever things is there, I am just leaving and coming out from this screen. Even though when I am in this screen, when I will press F12 or F3, it won't take any value from the screen in this scenario. So, but in another scenario, if I am taking F6, when I will take F6 here to create, I am passing these things. Or suppose I enter some values here, and if I will press F16, so whatever things I entered here, it need to go into RPG program and it need to validate, and then it will update a database. So there is a difference between these two scenarios. In one scenario, when I am pressing a function key, nothing is required to take from screen. In second scenario, when I am pressing a function key, so whatever I enter on the screen, this need to be taken by RPG, and that need to be processed. In scenario number 1, nothing need to be taken from a screen. Scenario number 2, whatever I have entered on the screen, that need to go into RPG and need to be validated, or whatever it need to be processed. So when I no need to have anything from screen, I mean RPG won't expect anything from a screen. When a function key is pressed, at that time we take command attention, because command attention, whenever you will take, even though you have entered something, it won't pass those value into RPG. But in command function, whatever I have entered, and when I will press F16, so this value will be passed to RPG and RPG will process it. So in this scenario for F16, obviously I have to keep command function CF, but like F12 and F3 I can handle through command attention, because here no input is required from screen. Hope you got it. Okay, so I created um, uh, a display file. Uh, uh, what we can do, we can directly start with RPG, and we can create this, this screen, and then we can come back to, then we'll come back to display one, and then we'll do those things. So let me go to RPG. Any doubt till now? Yeah. Shall I continue? Okay. Okay. So one screen we created, the second screen, the simple record format screen, where we are going to maintain those things. Now we are going to create RPG first, and then we will come back to Safari part. So here, if you see, uh, for this screen, couple of things we needed. Like first we will start with the parameter. What all parameters this screen or this program will be needed. The one parameter it will need is mode, because the same screen we are going to use in three different modes: in add mode also, in edit mode also, and in display mode also. So first field will be mode. Second field will be SSN number, because whenever you are going to edit any employee or displace any employee, so only we need SSN number. After SSN number, we can fetch that data from a database file. So we need two input parameters for this program. So let me first create this program and then we see MP-RPG2. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to create the second RPG program, and so uh, I will start with HSpec. Um, hope you are familiar with free format. So, shall I write in free format, right? Okay, then I will write all programs in free format. I can't hear you. I hope you know this the in F spec what we are doing. If you don't know, then just let me know. I will explain why we use all these things. Okay. So here I will start my program. Uh, we are going to start in a free format. So let me start and end with free. Any program will be ended with star in lr equal to star on when it's in normal mode. I mean neither this module or nothing. So we are going to compile with option 14, and this is individual program. So I'm keeping star lr equal to 1. Okay. Um, Before to this program is going to receive parameters. So we are going to procedure interface we are going to have here. So procedure interface in this one I will PRPG to anywhere if you have a doubt please bring me. Yeah. Two parameters I am going to receive, so that will be PI mode and PI SSN. So PI mode will be I can keep maximum it will be displayed 7. So I will keep length as a 7 and SSN number is 9. Sorry, 90 and I will create procedure prototype also. Procedure okay. This is done. Now our program structure will be something like uh, you know let me first explain. Okay, leave about the RPG in any application. Uh, there are four different modes to deal with screens. How to deal with a screen? There is four different modes or stages. Uh, that that will be four different stages. Are first will be initialization or initial, then it will be display, then it will be validation, and then it will be process. I will tell you how all these four different modes will be. Just a minute, just a minute. क्या हुआ बनी? Okay, then what exact? Okay, Manish. Then what I will do, I will for this program I will change little bit. Instead of this using PRPI now, we will receive parameter through star entry playlist only. Uh, Yeah, yeah. I mean, we will discuss, but I mean, only PRPI need to be, used in three format. That's what I use. Because once we will cover ILE, we'll discuss about this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We will discuss that in detail. Okay, okay, fine. So, uh, uh, here, let me first explain what exactly PR and PI is. You are familiar with this one star entry P list, right? If you will see to receive those parameters, there are two sections there also. Star, P list when you write, then the moment you write star entry, system thinks that you are going to receive the parameter, and param at the down you will be writing. So those it will say that okay, with this many parameters you are going to receive in the I mean this program need to be called with this many parameters, and this program is going to receive because plist and param, when we are going to call some program also, at that time we write, right? But only when star entry will be there, so we think that okay, this set is for receiving the parameter, and plist and param, other plist and param will be for calling other programs. Getting my point, right? Here also the same. The moment you will face procedure interface is similar to star entry, and procedure prototype is like param. We are what plist and param, na? So like that. So, so whenever I have to call some program, then I have to have a PR. But when I have to receive a parameter, I have to have a PI. So that's why. So adding PR and PI, it's complete my star entry P list and list of params. Got it, right? Okay, great. Okay. So now I will start here. Uh, okay, I was explaining here. Right? In any screen related thing, uh, any form or any screen, if you will be seeing, on internet, if you will see, like suppose you are going to fill some form. So how it happens, the moment you will open that screen, the form will be displayed along with some default values, right? Then what exactly user does, user start entering data, his details, and he will click on submit. The moment you will click on submit, it will go and it checks that whether whatever the data is you have entered it correct, or any mandatory field has been left or not. If everything will be fine, then it will go and it will update into database, right? Here also, I mean, irrespective of technology, either it's RPG or you are creating a screen through .NET or Java or any technology, this process will be everywhere, wherever you are going to deal with screen. Like that's what I divided that part into four sections. First is initialization. Like whenever your form is getting displayed, so at that time all fields are getting displayed with some initial values. So this is called initialization. After that, you are the moment you enter, so it will allow you to enter things like your details or whatever. So that we call as a display. So when it will display on the screen, we will be at this stage. Before displaying, in a background it fetch data and it make ready for display. Like when you are going to open your Gmail, so at that time, before displaying your Gmail, from somewhere it fetch data that okay, this many mails you have, this mail is in spam, this mail is in inbox, like that. So all those things happen in initialization stage, and when display stage comes, so you will be able to see. That's what whenever you log in, it will take some time to process and then it will load your mail. So So the moment you will see that mail, I mean your Gmail has been opened, that is in display mode, display stage. After that, suppose you are going to write some mails to somebody, and you did not enter your subject or to or CC, whatever. So at that time, and you will click on send. So it will validate whether all those mandatory things are there or not, right? Once everything will be fine, then only it will allow you to send the mail. So that comes under process. Similar like filling a form also. Before filling a form, it will load something like if you belong to this country or whatever. So it will load all those country detail, state detail, and all, and it will display. You are filling a form at display section, and after that, once you completed filling a form, you will click on submit. The moment you will click on submit, it will go and it will validate your data. All data are correct or wrong. If correct data, if data is correct, then it will go to process. If data is wrong, then it will go to display back. Got it, right? Okay. I think somewhere I will be having a flowchart for also for this one. Like if everything is fine, it will go to process. Any issue will happen from validate, it will go back to display. The same way, anywhere, anybody creates any template in RPG or this flow will be forever. In this flow only everywhere, everybody follows. So here also, what exactly I am going to do is I will create. Oh, sorry. You got that flow. I mean, how the initialization, then display, then validation, and then process. Because that is very much needed. Based on that one only, I am going to create. Uh, you know, so I will having of you know we can create a four different subroutines also here: initialization, display, validation, and process. As this is a very small program, so for display I am not creating a separate display subroutine, but for remaining three I will be creating a separate three subroutines. So if first we will start with EXR init one initialization. Initialization. After this, if you see here, initialization is one time, and after that display, validation, and process. This will be in continuous process. So so I will keep one loop here, and what this loop will do until star in 03 to home. So we will keep all those things here, like first we will do for display. What exactly? Display. So display only with a few things will be there, like doing a X format and handling a function key. So first I will just do the X format. X format, and the screen name was um, emp rec. Okay. So this is the display part, and then it will come as validation. So here we can write ex sr vld1, and then ex sr p, okay, p1 process 1. So we got initialization, display, validation, and I will copy this process. Fine. Okay. Couple of things I'll change here, but for time being, I mean, just this will be only there. The first initial, structure will be this way, but I will change for process. I have to put some condition and all, but now I'm not putting. Once we'll go in a flow, then we'll change later. And even after display, also, I have to handle a function key. So, sorry. In order to handle a function key, we have to have. Let me write here, comment, but code I will write little later. Function keys will handle. Okay. So this is overall, the kind of structure we created for this program. Okay. Uh, Now we'll start with init, and then we'll go one by one how things will be, right? This is fine. So now, just I am creating on kind of template things. Okay, and then here it will be validation. Validation. It will be VLDT1, and here it will be process. So for process it will be PROC1. Okay, I just created those subroutines. Let me start coding in each subroutine. Okay, what all things we need in each subroutine? Um, the second program, whenever it will be called, so this program is going to have the main thing is mode, and another thing is SSN number. So we in each subroutine we are going to handle those modes. So we will handle select. And why I am taking select and select when option, because mode will, I mean, whenever you will call this program, so at one time only one mode occurrence will be there. So that's why I am taking as a select when statement. When ei mode equals to add then edit then display. So total 3 modes will be there. Either we can call this program is in add mode, or in edit mode, or in display mode. Fine. So when we will call this program in add mode, no need to do anything, right? Just simply will open a blank screen. If you see here like employee ID will be displayed and all these fields will be blank, and will directly move into display subroutine or display section. But when we will call this in edit mode or in display mode, we have to display all those data, right? So, so in edit and display mode, we have to do something. Based on SSN number, we have to fetch. So what exactly we have to do? Based on SSN number, I will do a chain with an no lock. I am not going to do a lock. PISSM to EMP. Yeah, yeah. Chain and come again. No. So I will tell you. Um, you know all those things, set LL, read E, read P, all those things. Huh? You know, right? Yeah. See, a chain is equivalent to set LL and read equal. Now, why I put this in when is to, if you see here at top, my file is declared in U mode. So whenever I will do normal chain, it will lock that record. But what exactly I am doing here, I am just fetching the data. I am not updating or doing something. So in that scenario, no need to lock here. We will lock after, I mean, second time when we will do at that time before update, whenever you are doing a chain, that has to be with lock. But everywhere, keep your record on lock. In order to do that, we will take chain with extender n. Extender n will, it won't lock your record. And chain is always with key only. So here it's chain with key. So because chain without key, I mean, there is no point. I mean, to having a chain without key, right? So we are having a chain. So what I am saying, go and fetch that SSN number from this table, whichever the SSN, you will find it out. Fine, right? Now I will check for condition. If percentage found EMPF and the same we will do for display also. Now here, whenever that record will be found, then what exactly we are going to do? We are going to move field from database to screen, right? Then only it will be displayed. So now here we have some 10 fields, right? So what exactly I have to do? I have to write all 10 fields here one by one, correct? Now, in order to avoid that, what I can do, I can have a data structure. So here what I will do, sorry, I will create two data structure. one for display file and one for database. I will show you how. I will do SSN number. I won't keep. Remaining all fields I am going to edit. So F name, then D, L name, then D, M name. Here let me keep this data structure name D, DS, underscore EMP database DB. Anywhere if you are not getting anything, just please interrupt me directly. M name, then D, address 1. If you see this data structure, I am creating exactly same name of a that the database file name. In database file, whatever the name is there, exactly same name is there. Clear my external data structure. That also we can do it, but why I am not doing? Because I'm not selecting all fields. That also we have option eval corresponding one key is there. Using that also we can do it. But the another data structure which I am going to create, that is completely on display file. That's what I am not doing. City and then state, and then the title. So this data structure was for database. Another data structure I will create. Yes, yes, underscore EMP or bunny. EMP DSP. And I will have the WS name, WS L name, WS M, sorry, M name, WS then address 1. Address 2 is and city. And the last one is title. So two data structures we created, one for screen and one for database. So what I will do here, if found, then WSSN equals to PISN and DS underscore EMPDB DS underscore EMPDSP equals to we did it right. Let me now the same thing I will do for display also. Fine. Any doubt till here? Okay. So I will save it. So now when I will call in add mode, we will see the blank screen. When I am going to call in edit mode or in display mode, we are going to get those data, if those data will be there, right? Now coming to a display section. In display section only we did X format display REC, right? Okay, I will compile here only and I will show you, and then we'll go later forward. Now I can call this. I think now it will get compiled. Yeah. Uh, Let me call this, and param will be first will be mode. So I'm calling in add mode, and then the session number will be something like, okay. Let me do it for. The session number is in numeric, right? 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let me see whether we got correct parameter. PI mode we got add. Let me check PI session number. Yeah, this is correct. So okay. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, okay, okay. See, whenever you are going to call, I mean, pass parameter from command line, uh, characters directly you can pass. numeric you cannot pass directly. In order to pass numeric value, you have to convert numeric into hexadecimal. So I passed 1 only, 001 only. If you see, in order to pass 001, what I did, I converted that into hexadecimal. That concept you know or not? Do you want me to explain or? Okay, okay, then fine. Okay, okay, got it. Um, why it's crashing? Reason for phone number actually. Because phone number has a numeric field and in display file and RPG, we will be having different packed decimal and joint decimal difference. So let me now we can see this screen, right? Oh, but we cannot see the footer, right? So you know why how to display the footer? First, what I will do, I will write here footer, right? Right, footer. But still we won't be able to see because I have not done overlay. Uh, there is no similarity between keep and overlay. And we will use here. When we will use this one, the prompt. When you will use prompt, na, so keep the previous screen, na, we use the keep. And overlay is, uh, it's overlay. Whenever we say is, it's kind of transparent glass. So whenever on any record, you will make overlay, that record format becomes transparent. So if anything before to that will also we will be see. So if you will see here, that's what the reason. Oh, sorry. If you see here, what we are doing X format on this record format. Means write and then write and then read. So this record format, what we will do, we'll make this as a transparent. So I will put overlay on this record format. So what will happen, even the footer has been written earlier, because footer I am writing first and then I am writing this one. So footer I have written and then on top of footer I wrote this record EMP So what you now what it is doing, it is not allowing us to see the footer because on top of footer we wrote EMP So when we will make EMP transparent, so the bottom part we have not done anything on EMP so we will be able to see this one, the footer section. Getting my point or not? Okay, great. So I will change. I will just go to DDSSRC. We will change it here. Here I will do overlay. created. So this again I will recompile. Then let me call. Now you can see footer, right? Fine. Okay. Okay. Now if you see, I did F12. I am pressing F12. F3. F3 worked, but F12 didn't work. So what exactly we are going to do? We will handle those function key. So till here we did it, right? So we are going to handle a function key. Now handling a function key in any application, if you will be seeing, those will be handled through select when, not through this one if and else condition. Reason for that one, this occurrence will be only occur at one. Means anytime anybody can press only one function key, right? 0, 3, on, 12 equals to 1. In those scenarios, now I am putting a leave. Later will change. For timing, I am just keeping a leave. So in both scenarios, whenever you will press, it will come out. Okay. Now till here we have done. Now we'll go for validation. Now we will validate those fields, right? So in order to validate those things, what exactly I am going to do? Like for SSN, I am not going to do validation because for SSN number, we will that won't be an input field or editable field. So after SSN number, I am going to validate everything. So if WS F name equals to star blanks, and now I'm only checking for blanks or zeros. Then what exactly I am going to do? I am making star IM 51 equal to star on. So reverse image I am making it on. Okay. And what I will do? WRK. Okay. Error flag. I will create one error flag field called equals to yes. Huh? Which one? This one. That I will create a constant. What exactly I am going to do here is I created one field called error flag, and I will create a constant on this is y, right? Fine, right? Now again I will go back to my validate subroutine. Um, Either messages I am not doing, will do little later. First I will create this one and then we'll see. So I will copy this and I will paste it 6 times. F name, then it will be L name. L name is 52. Middle name, anyway, middle name is not there, so WCR1 address 1. Then this will be 53. 53. Then after this is a city. Then this will be 54. After city we have a state. state, then this is 55. After state we have a phone number, phone equal to zeros, so this will be 56, and then we have a title, so this is 57. Fine. Any doubt? Okay. Now, so we created error flag equal to no, but whenever any error will be there, error flag will be on. So here I will change little bit. If er equals to, go and process it only when error flag equals to no. I mean there is no error, then only go and process it. Whenever any error will be there, don't process. Getting? Indif, right? So now it is doing a validation, correct? Any doubt? If all validation is correct, then what it will do? It will go and it will do a process. In process, what exactly we are going to do in process? Again, we are handling for only two modes. Sorry. First to add I'm not considering here display mode because there's nothing to do in for display mode in select process subroutine, right? So whenever add mode will be there, so what exactly I'm going to do? SSN equals to WSSN and BS underscore EMP DB equals to BS underscore EMP DSP. And then I will write EMP REC. Here we'll do validation, but I'm writing this time, but and CC. When edit mode, then this will be update. Fine. So as display messages we have not done, we will do now. Let me compile. Fine. So now again we will call in this mode, right? Okay. SSN number. Okay. How come the SSN number is become 0? Wait 1 minute. I am not moved. That's why. In add mode, SSN equals to PI SSN. Right? This one I am forward. Now I will call. Now it is coming as a 001. So first record. So now it's validating all those fields, right? Okay, now this need to be correct. 80, 10, 10, I have to initialize that one in TIT. Uh, this need to be checked. Okay, the first thing is invalidate subroutine. I have to initialize those indicators. Again, 51 equals to start of right. So till here fine. Save. Mm, off. Okay, so now this validation part will work fine, but let me call this. Let's see. Okay, we came here. It, okay, okay. This need to be okay. We came here. Let me enter some correct data. It went into validation. It validated. It process. How come? Uh, I think data structure something issue with the data structure. First name, last name, middle name, address 1, address 2, city, state, phone, title. First name, last name, middle name, address 2, city, state, phone, title. Okay, let me do one thing. Because if it won't work, then manually I'll move. But I think it will work. It will, corresponding, matching fields, it will move. If it won't work, then I will, manually I'll move because this is happening with a pack decimal and June decimal issue on a phone number. Yeah, I mean, let me move manually. Here, let me remove them. Equals to WS it got updated. Okay, so I will come back, then we'll do a run query. Okay, EMP. So one record it got added. Fine. Okay. So what we did now, we'll start with a validation. You have time, or I mean it's 9 o'clock. Okay. Okay, and no, I mean for me it will be little early, 6:30. We'll start from 7 only. Then tomorrow we will, add validation things in this one first, and then I mean validation. I think it will take some 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then we'll move to Safari. Okay. Okay, fine. Then I'm stopping it here today. So tomorrow I will catch you at 7 o'clock. Fine. Okay. Fine. Thank you.